Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport. And tonight we bring you the final session of the Betfred World Snooker Championship 2022 of Judd Trump versus Ronnie O'Sullivan with myself, Jamie Davis, and Stuart Davis. Stuart, how are you? Oh, I can't hear you. Now I can hear you, I think.
Oh, you can hear me now.
There we go.
Yeah. I said, very well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. We certainly had an entertaining afternoon, didn't we? Where at the start of the day, Ronnie O'Sullivan was leading 12-5, but now the gap has been reduced from 7 frames to 3. And when they start in a few minutes, the scoreline is at 14-11 to Ronnie O'Sullivan. So it's fair to say that Judd Trump has got himself back in this and probably got inspired a little bit by Mark Williams when he faced him the other day when Mark Williams was 9-2 down to Judd Trump, but he took him all the way to a final frame, which, who knows, that could be tonight. Remember, folks, the first to 18 frames will become world champions, so it'll either be Judd Trump for the second time after his first success in 2019, or Ronnie O'Sullivan for a 7th time to finally go level with Stephen Hendry. So if Stephen Hendry's a pundit tonight, I'm sure he's watching on thinking, go on, Judd.
Yeah.
But here we are. Stuart, well, I mean, you've got a bet on this, haven't you?
Yeah. I just had a feeling Trump would win this first session. So I was like, I'll just make a bit of money from it because I still think Ronnie's going to win it. But just how the betting shops like swing around with their odds. But whatever Trump's team did last night and this morning, they've done a hell of a job because Trump looked beaten like last night. If it was a boxing match, the referee would have been like calling it off because Trump just looked broken and beaten. But he's come back today. He's just magnificent, absolute amazing.
It's funny, isn't it, though? Because like all the shots he tried to do yesterday that happened today worked, but yesterday it just wouldn't happen, would it?
No.
But I think for him to get it back now, it does make this evening interesting. We'll either be here for a good while or Ronnie cleans it quite quickly. But he's still got to win 4 frames. That's a lot of frames to still win.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Especially in this arena. But it's mad to think this tournament's been on for 17 days. And here we are now, finally getting to the aftermath very soon, come later this evening. Anyway, get in touch on the live chat page. Stuart and myself will keep an eye out for the messages. I'll get Stuart to look more for those messages while I'm trying to make sure we're still streaming. And of course,
you have quite a mix of messages, like supporting Ronnie and Trump. So I
was going to say, what does the poll look like at the moment?
Ronnie's like 83% for.
So despite this afternoon, because that poll went up after this afternoon session. But anyway, Judd Trump's about to come in. I don't know why they do this for the final, that they make them go down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big night for Judd Trump, maybe.
He seemed to get a bit more support this session because everyone seemed to be for Ronnie yesterday. And then I think because they felt a bit sorry for him, he seems to have got like more of the crowd now. Also, they're all still Ronnie.
I think, Ronnie's coming down the stairs now, so.
Do you think he sorted his tip out now?
What was that all about with the lighter?
Yeah.
I've noticed Ronnie won't talk to the referee at all. The referee's trying to get on with him, but it's just not happening.
No.
After what happened yesterday. But no, some of you in the live chat page have been quite mixed about the... you lot have been quite mixed about the referee yesterday. All you can hear is chants all over.
And got a message from Mike Barrett saying, is it going to be a short night or a long one?
Well, Paul said True thought that when he did the
Thank you.
Higgins-Robertson match a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, what a comeback that was from Robertson.
Yeah, I think he was streaming for nearly 5 hours. So Judd Trump to break.
Yeah, Michael Hoy said the first frame is going to be massive, could decide a trade phase.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But anyway, here we go then. Let me just try and update the scoreboard for you folks. That should do it.
Can you lower the sound of your earpieces a little bit, please?
One of the referees having to tell the one of the fans to lower the volume of his earpiece. But anyway, Ronnie's now with his first approach to the table this evening. Goes for the red, and it. Ooh. Oh, and he set up a red for Judd Trump.
Thank you.
Yeah, not the best start.
I mean, at the end of a session, when you've had a bad one, you kind of need a break, don't you? But you wonder if it really means you're going to come back.
Yeah.
Because surely you need something to trigger it. Well, in terms of match centuries, it's O'Sullivan that leads that at 3-2.
Yeah.
Total points is 1,469 for Ronnie. I missed the Judd Trump one, but it's just under 200, just 200 less.
That's beeping. Can you please switch it off? Thank you.
Now someone's hearing aid is beeping.
Yeah, so Trump wasn't happy there.
I think that was a man from Ronnie O'Sullivan's camp. That's a fantastic shot on the red.
Yes, a big use of confidence you have to start off this session with Judd Trump.
But I think with both of these players, you just can't go wrong with them, can you?
No.
They just always make a big effort.
I just love some of their safeties because
yeah,
you have the usual simple safeties, but they're proper attacking safeties. They'll open the balls up, but they will get the ball safe as well.
Yeah, I think this is it. They're very quick as well at it.
Yeah.
Oh, good pot there on the red. Maybe that should get the black. Judd Trump has the cue ball on the right cushion, literally, with the black just in front. Hey, Betfred is there, the man himself. I just saw him in the stand. I'm sure him and some of the big names at Betfred got themselves complimentary seats since they are the main sponsors. Judd Trump now to go for this black. Lovely pot into the middle, but I don't think he fought all the way through there. Because he's put the red, sorry, not the red, he's put the cue ball straight into the reds.
Touching ball.
Yeah, I think
and it's a touching ball.
I think he's aiming for a bit more luck with the red safe there now.
Judd Trump 12.
Primal, Nepal, so it's midnight here. And if Trump wins, it'll be one of the most amazing comebacks in the history of the game. So that'll be up there with Steve Davis and Dennis Taylor in 1985 when Davis was 8-0 up.
Yeah, Dennis Taylor said it. Did you ever see Dennis Taylor? Did you ever see his feature with Ronnie O'Sullivan?
Oh yeah.
I just love it how he says to him, "Look, I just need to win one frame, and then let's see how it goes."
Yeah.
Ends up being the greatest snooker match of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's that black as well, isn't it? That Steve Davis missed, which I think he said he put the he played it too thick. That's why he lost.
Oh yeah.
Judd Trump with a good safety again. Leaves it on the top cushion. Yeah, Judd Trump hasn't really put a foot wrong in today. If he did that yesterday, I think he'd be winning. But well, either way, I think both players would have been very tight with the scoreline. It is getting tighter, 3 frames between them. Only 12 points on the board so far for Judd Trump. He's always played it in front of the yellow. But I don't think... Well, could he go for that red? There's a red to the left of the pink. And he's going to play it back behind the D. There's a long shot here for Ronnie, which I'll be honest, Stuart, I won't be surprised if this is a Judd Trump tactic because he's done this all day, where he lets Ronnie go for it, and if Ronnie misses, it means he can then clear up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, oh, that's a great shot by Ronnie on the red.
Well, I should be quiet. You got that right in there.
I think what Judd's done well, he's like put it to more his style of game, whereas I think yesterday Ronnie just controlled it completely.
Yeah. And Ronnie's not the best at when he's being controlled by someone else, really. I don't think he ever reacts to it well. But all to play for. He's going for the blue. Top right pocket. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, I thought he missed that. I thought it was wide. Oof.
6.
He probably played too much angle on that just so he could get onto this red, which might be worthy now. Oh, he's just got the red in as well. He's playing a bit scarily. Has he set up a red?
12.
There is that one to the left. And it's in the middle of 2 other reds. The angle doesn't... Oh no, that it actually looks okay. He's going for the top one here. Now, where's the cue ball going?
13.
Ooh, will he go for the pink or the blue?
I'm guessing the pink must go.
It's quite nerve-wracking to watch, isn't it, when it's a final session?
Yeah, definitely is. Just wonder how the players are actually feeling.
So now the pink's in. So he's currently...
19.
He's only 7 ahead, 107 remaining.
And the Reds are quite good together at the moment, so he's got quite a bit of work to do with
20.
that.
And he's not had much luck with going into the Reds. Well, especially today, but even throughout the tournament, it's never always been his strength, really. All Judd Trump can do is sit there and wait. Nice simple pop there for the pink for Ronnie. So all the reds pretty much in between the pink and the black at the moment. So nothing
26.
nothing out of the ordinary right now in terms of the table setup.
27.
All the colours are in their spot, which should make it a little bit of an easier visit to the table for Ronnie.
Yeah, most certainly does. Gives him plenty of options of the colours.
Yeah. Yeah, there has been some weird frames today, which just Judd Trump seemed a lot more up for.
35.
And he gets the red. He's on a break of 35. Still a few reds left on the table. 7. Pots the black. Could he have done with it being a bit more higher up the table in this red? I'm not.
42.
He should be okay.
43.
Now for the pink into the middle left pocket. But this is the Ronnie we know, isn't it, Stuart?
Yeah, it definitely is. We didn't see too much of that today, but we definitely saw it yesterday. He was at his very best then with all these break building.
Especially last night.
Yeah.
Smashes the pink. Oh, yes.
Cosme and Lad has just given us a donation, so thanks very much for that.
Oh, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Another red into the middle right pocket. Good shot.
50.
Now for the black. This is when Ronnie is untouchable. Smashes the black into the middle, sorry, into the bottom left pocket. So there's 5 reds and there's 4 of them kind of in a line in between the black and the
57.
pink. And there's a red to the left of the pink. No
58.
problem with that.
This is exactly the start Ronnie would have wanted.
Yeah. And it all started because of that long pot. You know, it just shows, doesn't it? If you get, there's such a big shot, those early shots in the frame.
66.
You know, we certainly are. Ronnie potting the red now means Trump would need snookers. But I don't think he'll get back to the table.
No, I can't.
And that's a brilliant shot again from Ronnie
73.
to pot the black, and then he opens up 2 reds switching
74.
together.
An almighty start for Ronnie. So that's his 15th tournament. Well, he's had 15 tournament centuries. He's currently on the break of 81.
81.
So yeah, 69 ahead, 43 remaining. As Stuart said, he's pretty much won the frame. Oh, lovely shot.
82.
The best he can get here is a 124 break. Oh, he's missed the
Oh,
black.
he's just a pack.
O'Sullivan 82. And the frame.
Doesn't matter though. So Judd Trump concedes the frame and Ronnie O'Sullivan back to 4 ahead now, 15-11. He just needs 3 more. Thoughts on that, Stuart?
Yeah, I think that was more of the Ronnie from yesterday. Like that long shot he took on, like such a great shot, and then he's ended up winning the frame from there.
We are less than 80 subscribers away, folks, from reaching 9,000. So it'd be amazing if we can reach that tonight. It's your support that keeps the channel going for us to carry on doing content like this. If you love your snooker, subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. We may do 1 or 2 watch-alongs later this week for the World Senior Tournament. That starts on Wednesday and then it finishes on Sunday. So Crucible, it may be done for the professionals, the younger lot, but it all starts again for the seniors on Wednesday. So yeah, the Crucible has snooker for pretty much nearly a month. Sheffield's, you know, had all the qualifiers in Sheffield as well, so it has been a manic few weeks for Sheffield to host this World Snooker Championship. It's done so for over 40 years, and there's no signs of it leaving the Crucible anytime soon. Even Barry Hearn said that he's put one sentence in his will to Eddie Hearn. He said, "Whatever you do with snooker, just don't leave the Crucible."
Yeah.
And in all fairness to Barry Hearn, he's a man
Thank
of his
you,
word
frame
normally.
27.
Yeah, he
Ronnie
usually
O'Sullivan
is.
to-
I'll just update the score on the live chat page. Anurag Sharma saying, I'm sitting in toilet seat so that Ronnie wins.
Oh, yeah.
How very bizarre. Philip says the seniors is better to watch and more entertainment. Ooh, that's quite a statement. So, Judd Trump at the table. He's looking at a. Is he looking at a possible?
I don't know if you can see a plant in there.
Yeah.
Is that a 4 or 3 ball plant?
It looks like. I'm not sure. It's definitely a. Ooh. I think it's going to end up being a 4, isn't it?
I think he's going for another one.
Oh.
There's a loose red to the left of the pack, and Trump takes on the long shot, but I don't think he's left himself much on there.
No.
He's tight on the blue right now.
You know what I think he'll do? I think he might just play it slowly towards the pink. Oh no, maybe not. No, he's going to put. Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
Judd Trump, 1.
Yeah, knock the yellow away from its spot and put it behind the D.
It was a great long shot. Well, it was such a horrible position to be on. Like, the blue was on its normal position and the white was just below it.
Ooh, what's Ronnie done there? There was a bit of sigh noises around the crucible just then, but he should be okay from that. Wasn't much to think about there for Ronnie. It was just simply get a touch on the red and bring it back to the top of the table. And Judd Trump does pretty much the same thing. The brown's just been hit off the spot, which when you've already got the yellow, the brown, the blue, and the pink surrounded by all the reds, you just know that this is going to be an interesting frame.
Yeah, you do. And the brown and the yellow are almost joining the green spot.
So Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Right. The thing that does do is give something both players to aim for when they're playing their safety shots.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Ronnie's safety attempt then needed a bit more power just to go behind the green. There's a straight shot here for Judd Trump. Will he go for that bottom right pocket, though? I think he might do the way he's positioning his cue. Oh, it's another good long pot.
Great shot.
1.
He's been spot on today with his long pots. He's rarely missed.
You know, I was saying yesterday I was disappointed with his long shots because that's like when you think of players who are like amazing at long shots, you just think Trump or Neil Robertson, and like yesterday he didn't have it, but it's definitely back today.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, I think he's got a plant here. The crowd didn't seem happy about what he's just done, but he's left it pretty much in the middle of all the reds. I think you do have a plant there, but you know the cue ball's going to be trapped in those reds if he's not careful. I do wonder if maybe Ronnie O'Sullivan's lighter on the cue worked.
If you ever see like the old classics, it's something they used to do like all the time, like along with having like their beer or whatever they're drinking, and
Oh, really?
yeah, you see them do it quite a bit.
So what does it do if they put a lighter on the tip?
I think it's just where when he's looking at the shot, it's just like impairs his vision a little bit. Apparently there's like these little fuzzy bits. But, Stephen Hendy was saying about it. He says it doesn't affect the tip at all. It's just what you're seeing when you're taking the shot.
Got you. 'Cause he doesn't look like he's been confident with the tip today, but he's only gone in a snookered trump here behind the yellow and the brown. Very good shot. What's your snookering like, Stu? Are you good at getting out of situations or?
I can usually get out. It's just like getting the other ball safe.
Yeah. He's done all right there.
Like, of course, at this level, like if you're not leaving it safe, you're going to be in real danger.
I guess it's patience as well, isn't it? Because you want to just pop all these balls in, don't you? But it just doesn't work like that.
No.
So Ronnie might be looking towards the left of the table. Oh yeah, he's got it. I thought for a moment the direction it was going. Well, he's inviting Judd to take a long shot here on the red towards the left cushion, but will he go for it? He's only leading by 5, let's not forget. Only 2 reds have been potted.
But yeah, Philip said it's the fluff on his tip and his eye line when he takes the shot.
Got you.
Like,
Yeah, he's not been happy with his tip. Oh, he's just nailed it again.
Another amazing long shot.
But this is it, isn't it? Judd Trump is similar to Ronnie O'Sullivan when you look at the style of play. They're not scared of trying.
No.
Mark Selby probably would have played safety.
I love what Donald Betzing said. He goes, Edward drinking, and he's put slow in capital letters, gin.
So he's popped the blue into the middle right pocket.
6.
So the frame is in his hands at the moment. Can he do it in this visit? The reds don't look too bad. Ooh. He's got himself a chance on the black, but it's he's got it pretty much right next to a red, which will be on the side of where he takes the shot, so it won't be easy to take his shot here. Oh, he's missed the black. I must admit, Stu, I still thought he'd have pot that.
Yeah, you'd have thought so. If you want to win these World Championships, you should be taking that.
I'm wondering if he thought too much about the angle there.
So Trump's made like 3 great long shots in this frame, and he's only got 12 to show for it.
Yeah. Ronnie finally gets a point on the board. Should get this black in. It's right next to the right pocket. And he gets that. Should be okay. There's 2 reds next to each other. I think he'll go for the one closest. Oh no, he'll go for the... I should shut up. He's going for the other red instead.
Nine.
Now for the pink. I mean, if he wins this frame, as in Ronnie O'Sullivan wins this frame, what a big task for Judd Trump in his head to realise his opponent only needs 2 more frames and he's got to still win 7.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a mountain to climb.
But let's see how this goes. He's on 23, he's 11 ahead at the moment. 91 remaining. But this is starting to feel like watching the previous frame. Gets the black.
one.
You know, 2 loose reds. It'll be interesting what he does with those 3 together, and then there's these 2 others together.
32.
Yeah. Because I'd imagine he'll go for this 1 red that's on its own after this black. Oh no. Fair play. I'd imagine he meant that, didn't he?
39.
Yeah, I think he went into the 3 knowing he had that 1 loose one left.
Gets through. I always find it funny when they only tap the red. You just worry it's still not going to get to the pocket. Which it does happen, but it's rare. At this level, anyway. Got to hand it to Trump. You know, he's playing well in this session. From when we've seen him, it's just 1 or 2 misses that will cost you the frame.
Yeah, definitely.
So 4 reds left on the table. He's going for the black now. So a reminder that he's got 15 tournament centuries. He's now on a break of 55.
56.
He's got the black. Oh, I love this position. Oh,
60.
lovely red.
64.
He's in the zone. Now has the black. 59 ahead, 43 remaining. What a start to this session for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
71. 72.
Trump's really got to dig in deep to get back into this now.
Do you think your bet's off now, mate?
I've cashed out, so
Oh, have you? How much?
41, so
Profit, isn't it?
yeah.
£41 you didn't have. So
80.
all the reds now cleared.
Chance to get another century, but the balls are in such awkward positions.
Well, he's on. He's just popped the
86.
pink, and he's now got the yellow. The highest he can get here of a break is
88.
113. He's on a break of 88. He's missed the green, but again, doesn't matter. He's won the frame. Two simple wins for Ronnie, but you know, finally today he's actually won frames back to back, Stuart, which is mad to think, but that is the case. But here he is. Then he's 16-11 up, 2 more frames. I think really, Stuart, if he gets to 17 in the next frame or 2, it's wow. If Judd Trump does come back, it would be quite incredible.
Yeah, it's like when Ronnie's playing like this, it's like almost impossible to come back into it.
Absolutely.
Because that shot Trump had, it was like extremely difficult to do. But it's like you can't be missing that in a World Championship against Ronnie.
No, you can't. Do get in touch, folks, on the live chat page. We'll read out some of your messages. And do subscribe as well if you haven't yet. We're very close now to 9,000. So thank you very much for all of you who have supported us, especially in the last few days while watching our snooker coverage. I will be right back. Stuart will just hold the fort because I need the toilet.
Okay. So, Butterly Biscuit Base, I do love the name. Do you guys stream any other sports? So, we do like, they do a lot of MotoGP, like the Formula 1, and like, I don't know, do quite a bit of that. all sorts of like European football, like with like any sport really. If there's any sport you guys would like us to do, let us know in the chat, and I'm sure like one of us will be happy to do it because I like all sorts of sports. So does Jamie, and like across the channel, like we all watch all sorts of sports like cricket and things. Ronnie's just had a great long pot on the red, and now he's left himself a long blue. Richie pots into the top left.
Hello.
Ronnie's definitely found some sort of form here.
I've just seen him pot the blue and I just came back and I was like, what a shot. Oh.
7.
You should get this black still.
I was trying to see if he was able to reach it or not.
Oh, what a shot. Well, actually, he's not sure. His facial expression afterwards was a bit unsure.
Yeah. It's sometimes awkward on a TV angles to tell if it goes or not.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, surely before you take your shot, you want to be absolutely sure. Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Bit of a backspin there so he can get it lined up with the pink, which is off the spot, but it's perfect for him to get it into the middle left pocket. Yeah, there will be a moment where he'll have to go into the reds here. So, oh, is that pink in the way?
21. Sure.
He's asking for the pink to be cleaned. I think we all know why. He wants to see if it could go a little bit lower. He should still get it. It's just trying to keep it away from the pink before it goes to the red.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, he's going to play safe, I think.
Thank you. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 21.
Yeah, not too bad of a safety, that one. Oh, Trump's hit the blue on the way, but I don't think that will bother him. That's a great safety.
Ronnie's safety plays been great so far.
I think he can't actually see the reds, you know. Oh, no, he can. Sorry, there's one on the bottom cushion.
Yeah. And he has to hit it so thin. So.
Yeah, which can also be a miss towards the red, but he's made sure he's got it.
Can he avoid the brain? That's an excellent response.
I was going to say, if you were Ronnie, surely you don't go for this red on the left cushion. That's too tight. Where's that going? Not bad. It's to the left of the yellow, pretty much behind the line. A lot of men in suits tonight in this Crucible.
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
Yeah. Some of them probably from the sponsors.
I saw Ronnie's running clubs there as well.
He's got his what, sorry?
His running club was there as well.
Oh, really?
Special top. Yeah, you can see their special tops.
Wonder if he gets some free tickets. He was saying in an interview with Joe.co.uk ahead of this World Championship that he used to have to always that's a
Was that?
he's missed it. He's missed it. Oh, that's not an easy red still for Ronnie to go for. It's on the bottom cushion. I thought he had that. At first it looked good.
It was very close. Yeah, just at the last minute, just seemed to hit the buckle of the pocket.
Well, we have reached 9,000 subscribers, so thank you everyone for helping us reach 9,000. Fantastic, thank you all of you. If you haven't yet, do click it, give us a follow, and keep an eye out for our future snooker content and other sports as well. Good pot on the red there in the middle from Ronnie O'Sullivan. But we'd love to get to 10,000. Probably wouldn't reach that tonight, but we'd love to reach 10,000. So the blue is now in.
6.
And we got another donation from James Madison, apparently.
James, I knew he was going to miss that red. Oh, Ronnie.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
I knew that red would be a problem. It was the one that we were talking about on the bottom cushion, the one that Judd Trump missed.
So awkward.
Yeah. Simple pot for Judd Trump. He gets revenge on that red.
1.
This won't be easy to clear up because all the reds are still together. Or he's broken up some of them. Oh dear.
How's your luck?
I don't think he's got any luck with that one.
8.
Yeah, he's going to have to play safe.
Judd Trump, 8.
Good safety though, behind the yellow. Oh, blimey, 20 quid from James Madison. Love the stream, lads. It's not the James Madison, is it? I mean, it'd be amazing if so. I hope I would love it if it was. But thanks very much for the £20, James Madison. Really appreciate that. So, Ronnie did try and go for that long red, which I don't know. His confidence at long pots have not always been the best today, but it was a tight angle.
I can't tell if like the red at the bottom of that pack will go into the left middle or not. Trump did have a look at it, but he's usually looking at the safety now.
I think it is there.
Oh, no.
That's a great shot. Well, that's just Judd Trump tonight and this afternoon. He's just not failed on any of those pots. Long pots is like his second name at the moment. Crucial frame. I mean, every frame's pretty much crucial now, but Judd Trump hasn't won a frame this evening yet, and he needs to get going because Ronnie only needs 2 more, remember? He's just popped the brown, and now he's got a red, but surely if he just overhits the red, he'll get lined up for the blue.
Six. 11.
So there's a few. There's this red. I always like seeing a snooker player kneel on the table. It always makes me laugh. So Trump is 8 behind Ronnie O'Sullivan.
12.
And he pots it. Can he get this pink? Yes, he can. So just one behind Ronnie O'Sullivan. 90 remaining.
18.
Sorry, no, 83 remaining.
90.
Nice pot. Now for the black.
26. 27.
Oh, the Spurs fan has got in touch saying, give my son Thomas a shout out, please, lads. Thomas Smith. Hello, Thomas Smith. Hope you're well. Who's Thomas Smith supporting tonight? Enrique saying, hey, James, send the boys some extra love. We don't have the kind of cash to
35.
support the channels we love. Either way, nice to have you with us in the verge of history. I'm really wondering, is that James Madison? I mean,
42.
what do you think, Stuart? Has Stuart disappeared? I can't seem to hear you.
43.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
You can hear me
I
now.
can hear you now. Yeah, sorry. I was I had a feeling your microphone or something was not working.
As I do last have a European game midweek.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah, the Europa, was it Conference League, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because it was against Mourinho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jose Mourinho. 58. Judd Trump is on
51.
now. So he's on 59. He should go on to win this frame. Oh, there's 50 remaining, 32 ahead. It's these two reds now. You've got one on the bottom left cushion. And on the
they're
bottom
very
cushion.
tough.
Oh, that's a good shot, though, wasn't it?
56.
Good shot on the blue. Couldn't have asked for a better position, really, on this red. Not going to be easy. He's got it.
57.
So 38 ahead, 42 remaining.
And the one good thing about the red is it's perfect for like a left-hander.
Yeah.
I think he's just concentrated getting the points on the board, and you can't blame him for that.
64.
Well, he's got enough points to win the frame now. But if he doesn't get this red, then maybe Ronnie might. Yeah. Will Ronnie come back?
Judd Trump, 64. And the frame.
Oh. Well, Judd Trump does win the frame. It's his first frame of the evening. So the gap now back to 4. But Ronnie just needs 2 more, remember, folks, to become a 7-time world champion.
And the scattered Stephen Hendry's not at the BBC studio now.
Stephen, he's running away. He's
It was
thinking,
quite
oh,
funny
damn it.
seeing him. Because I kept asking, like, how are you feeling, Steve? He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm not really bothered. And then, like, you'd have, like, the other commentators, like, oh, I know you really are.
But in all fairness, this isn't to beat his record, is it? This is just to level it. So
Yeah, it is.
he would still share it. It's just whether or not Ronnie wins another one after this. Well, look, he needs to win this one first and then have a chance for another. Because you do feel like at the age of 46 with Ronnie, I mean, not that he's going to retire anytime soon, but even Steve Davies said it yesterday about the class of 92 of John Higgins, Mark Williams, and Ronnie O'Sullivan. And he said it. He said that that basically when you do get to 50 and a bit older, it really does come to haunt you. And I think at some point that Steve Davies even said personally he doesn't think they'll do it for another, because I think it was Kyron Wilson or Judd Trump said the other day that they could do it for another 10, 15 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack Lizowski was like, I hope not. Ed Jack has got in touch saying, hi, Jamie and Stuart. Hi, Ed. Hope you're well. So, who's next to break? It is Ronnie O'Sullivan. Just waiting for Trump to come back from, I'd imagine it's a quick toilet break.
Yeah. Copying you, mate. Monesh Mara said, hey, Jamie, me and my daughter are watching the match together. Her name is Maya. Can you give her a shout out, please?
Oh, where's I'm trying to find that message. Where is it?
Can you have a shout for me? I think it's Maya.
Hello, Maya. Hope you're well.
Izaz Lara says, I want to thank Jamie and Stuart Davies for this live scores. Truly appreciated. Thanks very much for that. It's appreciated too from us to all of you.
Daniel Parker saying, can you do a shout out for my pet dog? His name is Joe King. Not Gary King, the snooker player. Hope you're well, Joe King. I love it how he's got a surname. Oh, Ronnie.
Oh, will this red go into the middle? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I think the brains. Is the brain covering it?
I think it might just be. Nah, Judd Trump's already looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
All the reds, there's two reds just away from the pack, and then there's a red on the left cushion.
Yeah, that's the awkward thing. You got the red near the middle pocket there. You got to try and get that safe as well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's gone for the
double.
double.
But he's got the double. I did not see that coming.
No, I didn't. But does he have any colour to go for? Because he's got it back at the top cushion. So behind the yellow, brown, and green, there's the... Could he go for the brown? Towards the middle right pocket? I think he's going to go for it.
Will he just roll in behind, or will he go for the pot?
Yeah, he's going to go for it. He's missed it.
Oh, he's missed the brain.
I think he... Ooh, there's that red, isn't there? Just below the pack. It would be quite a shot for Ronnie. Oh, no. Is it a straight red that he could go? Oh, it is. Oh, dear. I must admit, Stuart, if that was the case, why didn't he just, as you say, roll it behind the brown?
Yeah, I thought he's been playing like a high-risk game today, seems to be Trump has.
Yeah, yeah.
8.
Well, it managed to get him to get a 6-2 session lead, so can't blame him too much for doing it, but sometimes you do have to try and think about the long picture.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can't concede many more frames. I think
O'Sullivan pots the black and goes into the pack, but I don't know if he's left too much on.
16.
No, I don't think he has. There wasn't much of an impact towards those reds. They all kind of just moved a little further up, didn't they?
So you going for a double now?
Oh.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Was that meant to be a safety as well, or?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of both.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because where you see the cue ball now, it would have been perfect for the black if the red had gone in. Well, this should be into the middle pocket. Oh, he's missed again.
Oh.
I think this time that could be a big consequence. Judd Trump making one or two mistakes there. It's funny, it happens in patches, this, where one of the players just can't pot. Happened to Ronnie earlier. It's happening to Trump all of a sudden. Trump now on 17 after potting the red. Mr. Omani saying, "Come on, Ronnie, now it's easier."
8. Nine.
Pots the red. Should get the blue. He's just, I'm not, is he thinking about the brown maybe? So he could go back to, no, surely not. Yeah, these reds are still difficult. There's all of them are underneath the pink.
Yeah, Mike Barrett said Trump has to play no miss snooker and it's not happening. Yeah, I agree completely with the way Ronnie's playing today.
What's that he's saying?
He's got to play no miss snooker.
Yeah.
And it's not happening so far.
Great shot.
15.
He'll get. I'd imagine he'll go for the blue now for the middle left pocket. He's got to rely on these reds. Oh, fantastic!
That's a great shot.
Even I'm applauding that. I'm just wondering though if that red to the left of the black might be in the way of it going to the bottom left pocket. I think it is.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it's not as.
Yes. And the pink's tied up at the moment.
Yeah, it's got a red in the way. And he's going to go for that red anyway for the bottom right pocket. Oh, yeah, clever. No, he's going for the brown.
21.
Or is it the blue he wants? So this is Ronnie bidding to be one frame away of a 7th World Championship. So he's going to go for this blue for the top right pocket. Yes, he's got that. Now on 42. 41 ahead. Remember, Judd Trump got that one red earlier on. He now pots a red
27.
to the bottom left pocket. 7 reds left.
I imagine he'll try and play for that bottom left red to get it out of.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna do that, isn't he? The next red, I think. Yeah. So
35.
yeah, he'll go for this black. Surely he'll pot that red because at some point he needs that red cleared. Nice pot. Yep, he's going to go for that red. So 57 ahead, remaining 75.
43.
That's another red. Now for the black again, this time towards the right bottom pocket. That's in. Yeah, nice line for the red above the black.
50.
Ooh,
51.
I thought he missed it. He hit that quite hard. Now the black. So 73 ahead, 59 remaining. He is going to be one frame away from a world championship yet again, Ronnie O'Sullivan. And he'll have his frame lead up to 5 again. pots the black. I think this is the last frame before the mid-session, isn't it?
66. 67.
Stuart, your mic's on mute, apparently. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty much won the frame.
74. $75.
So Trump would have to win 6 on the spin.
Oh, I mean, weirder things have happened. But yeah, I think that is. So hang on, how many frames have we just had then? 4 mid-session
We've had
interval, isn't
4.
it? That was quick.
That went very quick.
Yeah, literally less than an hour. We've had 4 frames. Oh, hang on, let me just mute the. Oh, there we go. So Stuart, your thoughts on that? I mean, Ronnie, can't get anything wrong, could he, in this session? He's got 3 out of the 4 frames available, so just one away. Do you think? What do you think? Do you think Trump can do it?
Now I think there's a bit too much to do now. It's like, and the way Ronnie's playing there, it's like I don't think anyone in the world could stop him. It's just like unbelievable stuff.
1 frame away from 7 World Championships. Surely that must be sinking in, or do you think for Ronnie he's just going to carry on what he does, which is to just play frame by frame and be professional about it, maybe?
Yeah, I was seeing a couple of his interviews. I just like he's always like, oh, I don't care if I win or lose, just as long as I'm playing well and it's like a good game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it will even be on his mind right now.
So we are going to have a 15-minute mid-session interval, and then we'll be back for the second half of this session. But I think that is pretty much it, isn't it? After this interval, they just play on until we have a winner. So it could either be very quick or very long. Who knows? We'll find out. Do you want to read some messages out, Stuart, before we take a break?
Yeah. So, anyone know how many centuries Ronnie's made till now? Yeah, it came up before. I can't remember what it was now.
15 for this tournament.
15 was it?
Yeah.
Rolo's confidence said Trump will come back, bet your house on it.
Whoa. Have you thought about putting another bet on Stuart?
I'm not that brave. Like,
can you actually imagine I can't even begin to imagine the returns if he starts to win a few.
Oh yeah. Peter McCormack says, how long's the interval? So it's usually around 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And Gabriella Stewart said, how many did Henry get? 7. Yeah, so Stephen Henry's got 7 as well. No, Jesus Jones has just said what we set as like 5 frames against Ronnie. He goes, I doubt it. We have quite a few Ronnie fans in the chat as well. Quite a few are saying, come on, Ronnie. It's like the bots have said 1 decent break and Ronnie wins.
Yeah, and that's all it takes. And let's be honest, he's come out firing tonight. He really has.
Yeah.
Fantastic work from him. So yeah, we're going to have a quick break, folks, but we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the conclusion of this year's World Snooker Championship final. So don't go anywhere. If you haven't yet as well, do subscribe to the channel, as we are aiming to try and reach 10,000 subscribers. And anyway, we'll be back very shortly.
Thank you.
Welcome back, folks.
The 30th frame, Judd Trump to break.
We are back for the final part of the final. So it all comes down to this now. So Judd Trump with the break. How was your break, Stuart?
It was good, and just got a bit of food and just saw a bit of the football. How was yours?
Yeah, it was all right. I had a biscuit. So Ronnie O'Sullivan just hit towards the pack of the Reds. James, we think maybe it was James Maddison. James Maddison, if it is the James Maddison, the Leicester City footballer, fantastic of him to donate £20 to us during this stream. We believe it's him. I believe it's James Maddison. But he actually tweeted this afternoon about Judd Trump playing well. So you think maybe it was him.
See, good friends with Judd Trump.
I'm not sure. I think he just likes snooker. He loves his darts, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I've
James
seen him
Maddison.
at the darts before night.
Have
Because
you?
with Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
He was on the tally and he had like a sign.
So Judd Trump got a long red shot in to the bottom right pocket. So of course he can't concede any frames now. Good shot.
Eight.
But no, in that mini session just then before the interval, Ronnie won that 3-1. Oh, he's not happy about that. You can still pot the black.
Karma Biaster has had huge respect for both Ronnie and Trump. As two of the best players in the game. They are put on like an outstanding final.
I do think, I think I said this the other day, where it feels like it's been a final we've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah, it is. It has been.
Because Trump, before he won in 2019, I must admit, I said the guy would never win a world championship, and he completely proved me wrong. He's just popped the black.
He wants to avoid the green. Oh, this nuts.
Is he just going to go for it now, this red on the bottom cushion? Because
16.
he's got nothing to lose, has he? But
No.
there are ways of trying to keep the match going longer. He's only 16 ahead. Now going for the bottom left pocket. Great shot. Ooh, it's going to be tight on this black. He'll have to hit it quite thick, maybe. The black kit is in its original spot. I think he's got it. Lovely pop. But has he given himself a red to work on here?
24.
He's just put it, he's got it just underneath a red. Oh, is this going to go? I think it is. Lovely shot. Now for the black. Needs to get it past the pink at the top so he can have line on that red on the left.
32.
It's amazing. They got that red into the top right, and it's like perfectly on the black as well.
He's playing like This is entertaining snooker, but it's hard to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Has he got an angle on the blue to get into the pack now?
He could have done with it a bit higher, couldn't he?
Yeah. But the one thing with Trump is, he'll somehow find a way.
Oh, no. He only went into the pink, didn't he?
Yeah. Loads of spin on it, but not the contact you would have wanted.
No. And he's gone to play safe. It's just in front of the yellow. So all the red's just in between the pink and the black for now. That was a good shot from Judd. I mean, could Ronnie go for this long red? He's been good at one or two long reds in the last few frames. But this cue ball's right on the cushion. Yeah, he's playing safe. Oh, it's hit the green on the way. Could he go for this red, Stuart, maybe, on the left? No, he's not going to do. He's going to play safe. Oh, Ronnie. He's missed the red.
Foul on a miss.
Played
Ball.
it too thin.
Judd Trump 4.
So it's a free ball. Am I right, Stuart, that a free ball pretty much means that he could just pot any ball, can't he?
Ball.
Oh, I can't hear you, Stuart. Your mic keeps going off.
Yeah, so you can put in any colour and it can count as one.
And he went for the brown, didn't he? Well, all he can do, like I said this afternoon on our other watch along, was he just has to take it one frame at a time. He's ahead by 51. There is 106 remaining, though, so still a lot of reds. It's been some snooker in this frame from Judd Trump, anyway.
That's some great shoot, snooker. The one thing I'm glad about is, like,
17.
today we've seen, like, how good his long shots and things are.
Yeah.
Like, so even though it looks like Ronnie's going to win it, I'm glad it's, like, a bit more, like, competitive. Like, no one wants to see, like, a one-sided affair.
No.
24.
No. Still a lot to do. Needs to win every frame, basically.
Yeah.
25.
It happened with Neil Robertson and John Higgins in that Players or Tour Championship match a few weeks ago, which Seb True probably thought it's going to be a short night for him, but it wasn't at the end.
32.
Jamie Burgoyne saying Alfonso Davies and Stuart Davies are related,
33.
but apparently you're not.
Well, no, of course I am. I mean, I'm just as beautiful as Alfonso Davies, so surely I am.
Um,
38.
So yeah, he's ahead.
Taylor Maccabee said, "Can you give a granddad a shout out?" He's called Steve Bean.
Steve Beam.
Yeah.
39.
Hello, Steve Beam. Judd Trump's going for the black now. He's sealed the frame. They were showing footage of one of the finals
47.
of, I think it was, it was when Dennis Taylor lost to Terry Griffiths.
Oh yeah.
But like you see there, Terry Griffiths had to get 24 frames to win. So it just shows it used to be so many frames back then in the final.
53.
Imagine how exhausting that would be.
Yeah, so like I think Dennis Taylor had 17 in that final. So, but yeah, I think it was 41 frames. When I was at the pub last night with my mate Joe, he was
60.
he was like 35 frames. I said to him, "Yeah, they played
61.
semi-finals for 3 days, and that was 33 frames." So imagine playing 3 days of one match, and then you have to play 2 days in the final straight
66.
afterwards.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Incredibly tough.
67.
But Judd Trump looking good in this. Pots the black.
Certainly.
The only thing he can do now is try and keep Ronnie on in his seat for the rest of the night.
75.
Yeah, just make sure Ronnie actually earns it.
Yeah.
Make him fight for it. It's coming up to say Trump's had 10 tournament centuries.
82.
For an opportunity to get his 11th now.
84.
All the balls are in there. All the colour balls are in their usual position, so this should be quite routine
87.
stuff now.
Yeah, he's on the brown now. So the best possible he can get is a 109 break.
91.
The blue is in.
96.
Now just the pink and the black to go, which he should get them.
There's the century off the pink ball. And then he brings up the exhibition shot on the black.
109 on the frame. Stop it.
So we're now 4 frames the gap. Ronnie leading 17-13. What do you think, Stuart? He's done what he's doing what he has to do, but still needs to win 4 more. Because I would actually say to myself, you need to win 4 more, because when it gets to 17-all, that's it. It's anyone's match, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It just comes down to what happens in that last frame.
And that's the 109th century of the tournament, so it's beaten last year's of 108.
Oh, blimey. So we're here for 1 more frame at least, folks. Just don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel as well.
We got another donation from Fuhu.
Oh, thank you, Fuhu, saying #rich, also delusional. Go, Ronnie, the greatest ever. Thank you very much for that, Foho.
So what do you think Ronnie's going to do after this tournament?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, take a break, I guess.
Yeah.
I think he's still running his shop for another week in Sheffield. He did last time when it was the World Seniors. But I'm not sure. I'd imagine he'll just take a good break like they all do, I think, and just get ready for next season. He's not going anywhere, is he? He says he always keeps saying now that snooker is his hobby because he loves the game.
Yeah.
What do you think he'll do?
Yeah, I think he'll stick around too. I think he'll get like a bit of a break. And he'll be like, back once he's like relaxed and like got back, he'll get back to it in no time. He seems to be enjoying his snooker now anyway, which is like the main thing.
I think he always jokes that he wants to go on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here and stuff like that, or Big Brother.
31st frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So I do wonder at one point if he'll ever try and take that on, because let's be honest, they get paid pretty well when they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they get the right paycheck, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do wonder if Ronnie O'Sullivan gets bored because he's written 3 books. He's written a cookbook. He has a shop going on in Sheffield at the moment. He's on Eurosport as a pundit. So he has like 4 or 5 different jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, I must admit, I thought Judd might just go for that red, but instead he's played it, trying to play it safe and leave the cue ball next to the bottom left pocket, and it's resting on the bottom cushion.
147 Terry just said new century record at the Crucible. What a high standard.
There's been some good snooker this year.
And Larry Byers says, when Ronnie does retire, how big of a loss will it be for snooker? I know myself as an American who started watching because of Ronnie.
Yeah.
My interest won't be there. So, but if you mention snooker, Ronnie is usually the name you think of.
Exactly. He's basically, he's missed the red, Judd Trump, and it rolled to the other pocket and it didn't go in.
Yeah, it's coming back up to the middle now.
Oh, could that be it? Could that be Judd Trump's last visit to the table? It's not an easy red though for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He'd pot it, but you know, where'd you get the cue ball to travel?
Yeah. I think the one thing Ronnie would love is to finish with like a big break.
Yeah, he loves a big break. Oh, lovely position on the blue. The problem is, there's no reds really to follow through with.
It's not the best angle to get himself into the reds either.
Oh. I mean, he's made it a bit possible, hasn't
he? Yeah.
If any of you want to come here for a laugh, folks, just listen to me and Stuart get the shots completely wrong.
Yeah. I think that shot's like so difficult to do, and he's like done it with ease.
Yeah, but now this one wasn't great though. He opened up the reds, no problem, but one of the reds started to get in the way. Does he actually try out one of the colours at the top to keep the break going, or does he just play it safe?
Be interesting to see what he does.
I don't think he'll hurt him going for the brown. Because either way, the cue ball would probably stay at the top there.
It looks like he's looking at the green. I think he's going safe, or is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have gone for it. I would have gone for that brown. I left trying, even if you miss, the cue ball's at the top. But he's a professional. I'm not.
Yeah, I think that just shows how professional O'Sullivan is. He's like just ignoring the fact he's like one frame away and just playing his own natural game.
Jacqueline McCafferty saying, I think Ronnie is 50 on, maybe 54, 55, something like that. No, he's 46. So this time Ronnie hits the furthest red at the top of the table to position the cue ball on the top cushion. Not a bad safety. Chance here for Trump. I think Trump just tapped the table in response to that shot.
There's some long pots available, but it's so difficult to get himself on a colour as well. Because you have got the black's in its usual position. There's like a red to the left of it, and there's like another red to the left.
Not an easy frame for anyone here. Yeah, that red next to the black is rather annoying. Oh, I think Judd Trump's going to go for a long shot here.
He did.
He tried.
Yeah. Played it with an element of safety, so he's back up to the court cushion.
There's a red just underneath the blue. Would Ronnie go for that, maybe? Nothing. Oh, there's a red. There's a red to the right, not the furthest on the right. The second from the right cushion. He might go for. I think the Mayoress is here tonight. Great shot.
Oh, great shot. Is he on any colours, eh?
I think he's on the pink, you know. Unless that red is in the way. Might just see it from the replay here. No, the red's in the way.
I think the blue's blocking the green as well.
There's the yellow, though. He's nodding his head. So Ronnie O'Sullivan's on 8, Judd Trump on 0.
And Food for Life Global says Ronnie needs another century to equal the record of 16 held by Hendry and Williams.
Judd Trump keeping his left hand warm by putting it over his mug. Do you do that, Stuart?
Well, I'd usually have a beer, say.
The opposite. That's the thing, they all would have beer if they still allowed it. No, he's played safe again. I thought he might pot the yellow.
7-1.
But in all fairness, I think if he had pot the yellow, the cue ball would have been a lot more towards the centre of the top cushion. And I think he would have been in trouble there. Now that yellow is on the left cushion at the top, so that'll be an awkward one to pot if anyone wants it.
And Heiser Phoenix says peace and love from Kansas City.
Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, what's he done? Trump's left it near the bottom left pocket, but there's a red in line for the bottom right pocket for Ronnie to look at. Yeah, Judd Trump doesn't look, from his facial expression, he looks unsure about that.
Yeah, and Ronnie's got quite a few to choose from here.
Wondering which one he'll go for, actually. Well, he's playing safe again.
Yeah, I think it's really awkward to get onto a coloured ball at the moment.
Well, Ronnie might get to his 7th World Championship, but it's going to be a challenge still.
Fuhu says, "Hey guys, who do you think will be the future face of the sport once Ronnie retires?"
I wonder if he'll be Yan Bing Tao, you know?
I was going to say that as well.
Yeah, he
So-
played really well.
That me and you did that one stream together, and he just had that run of frames he won, which was just like outstanding.
Absolutely.
Right. And at 22 years old, he's only going to get better and better.
Yeah, it's funny because I like Jack Lizalski. Did well.
He-
He got to the quarters this year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Ronnie's going to go for it.
That looks good. It look. Oh, and it's in.
Oh, what a shot!
Those are such difficult shots to play along the bottom cushion.
Is that the World Championship moment? He's now got the black. The black is in. I'd imagine he can put the black
Thank you.
on the spot again, the referee.
Yeah.
I love how the referee said thank you to someone saying, come on, Ronnie. He probably misheard him and said, come on, Olivier.
Yeah.
Nine.
Now he's going to go for the black again as he's just putting off a red. He's on 17 points and 17 frames. He's looking for that magic 18. Ooh. Oh, he's got a red. It'd be
16.
towards the middle left pocket if he wants, if he's looking at what I'm looking at. And he's going to go for it. And he pots it. Ah, nice position on the blue.
17.
Had to kiss the blue after he pot the red, but it worked out for him. Quite nervous. I think those 3 frames he won in the mini session before the interval just shows how crucial it was as well to just get himself back on the table after what happened this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely like set the tempo of this
Yeah, it
evening
has.
session.
It has. He's now on 31 now for the black. Has he got a red there? Yeah, he has. It's to the left of the cue ball for the bottom left pocket. Unless there's another red he's looking at. Nope. He went for the other red.
31.
Thought he was going to go for the first red. So he's now on 39. He's got it in line with the blue. Good angle as well to bring the cue ball back to the reds. It's almost a guarantee you're going to pot the blue, isn't it, really? With those angles.
36.
The red is in.
37.
37 break now on 45. There is 6 reds remaining. And he's popped the black. $52 ahead, 75 remaining. Which red does he go for? There's actually 3 reds he can go for here.
This is where Trump's been, Ronnie O'Sullivan's been like above everyone in the tournament when he gets in these situations and building these breaks up.
Yeah, absolutely.
45.
He's made it look so easy this year, though, hasn't he?
Yes.
You know, a lot of people could say his run to the final wasn't that difficult, but well, you know, you can only beat who's in front of you.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I was like,
go on, Stuart.
and no matter what happens as well, he always like
52.
seems so comfortable still. Like,
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see
Just-
what. I mean, gets as long as he gets this black in, he's on his way.
yeah, I was like, Trump
This-
now needs snookers.
If he gets this black in, and he pots it. Well, as Stuart just said, he now needs snookers.
60.
And despite the pressure he got from Judd Trump earlier, he's come back this evening, Ronnie.
61.
What a moment this is. Pots the black again.
$68.
So 76 ahead, 51 remaining.
Oh, great
Lovely
pot on the red
shot.
there.
69.
Oh, look at the lineup for the green. You want him to see it. You want to see him clear up, surely. 2 reds left.
Yeah.
$72. 73.
I mean, imagine being Judd Trump right now. You just sit there knowing you've lost and just have to watch. Just think about what you're going to say, I guess, in the post-match interview.
Yeah, definitely.
79.
End of the day, his face like one of the best ever
Thank you.
to like grace the sport. Arguably, like the greatest ever in snooker.
Yeah, exactly.
80.
And what can he do with this yellow ball?
Oh, he set it up for a double, hasn't he?
Trump does a little smile.
Oh, well, that's it. It's a magnificent 7 for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Level with Stephen Hendry. And at the age of 46, he is the oldest world champion in snooker. 18-13, the winning score. And I'm sure he's saying some good words to Judd Trump at the end.
Yeah, it's so lovely to see these two hug each other.
It really is. It's been a tough couple of days. It's a big challenge. It's a very draining couple of weeks of snooker for them, let's be honest, but he's talked to him for a good while as well.
Yeah, that's proper sportsmanship
It
there.
really is.
They both respect each other so much. Trump knows he's come up against one of the best ever to grace the sport.
It is a fantastic moment. We'd love to know. Hopefully, when Hazel interviews him in a minute, we'll find out what he's going to say. But yeah, what a moment. Finally, Ronnie O'Sullivan gets to 7 World Championships. Stephen Hendry, well, he'll be hiding somewhere now thinking, oh, God, someone's got the same as me. Oh, Ronnie's he's in tears. Oh, bless him. You know what? We haven't seen Ronnie this emotional in such a long time.
No, we haven't.
But it just shows how much he loves the sport.
Yeah, really. He's just like looked as cool as a cucumber all the way through it, so you can understand the emotion now. I was like, what an achievement he's done.
You know, that 2014 final, the only time he lost in a World Championship final. You know, that was a big defeat in terms of, you know, Ronnie hadn't been in that position before. And I think, you know, it stopped him a little bit, didn't it, from getting... But yeah, he is crying, Ronnie. I remember we have seen people do it before, like, I think it was Higgins cried when he won it for the first time. Alex Higgins, when he won it back in the day, asked his wife to come over and hug him just to get him through the moment. But let's hear what Judd Trump has to say.
Firstly, I just want to say massive congratulations to Ronnie. It's been a pleasure to share the table with him. He's always been so good to me throughout my career, letting me practice with him when I was young, try and learn things off him. So yeah, amazing achievement, and we'll go down best player of all time.
Can you sum up this man's achievements over the last 21 years? For 23 years, this 7 world titles has been a carrot dangling in front of all of you in this sport. What can you say about the longevity of this fella?
Yeah, he just he keeps getting better and better. I think his determination, dedication, you can see it out there. He barely misses a ball in over the 31 frames. And I think he was the best player throughout the whole tournament by quite far. And I was just happy to make a sort of a match out of it this afternoon, get to the
'Taken out of you. Did that play a part today?
Yeah, I was yesterday. I was quite drained. It just wasn't sort of up for it as much. And then today it sort of came back a little bit, but it was a bit too late. But yeah, it was just it was a joy for me to be out there playing. I give it my all. I just tried to play with a smile on my face, freedom, and I just enjoy my snooker again. So yeah, I think I was wrong when I said I wanted to move from here. I think it definitely should stay.
Said that he wasn't in the kind of form to do any damage in this championship. You should be extremely proud of a run to yet another final, a third one. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie, you've done it. 7 world titles, and that really is magnificent. It means so much this moment.
As far as I'm concerned, this fella is already an all-time great. The way he plays the game, just plays such dynamic snooker, and to put up with that pressure for 2 days, even when he's not playing well, you think he's just going to spark into action. So you're kind of having to be on your guard at all times. And I never felt relaxed. Well, I tried to be as relaxed as I could, but you know, it's just that's probably my greatest result I've ever had, to be honest with you, against someone like that.
And so many others for so many years. How heavily has that number weighed upon you, and who helped you carry it?
It never has, and I've never bothered about records. Don't get me wrong, when you get him, you go, okay, that was kind of nice, but I've never performed well if I'm going for stuff like that. I just try to enjoy the game, compete, enjoy being on the circuit, try and enjoy what I do, and work hard at my game. And then it's sort of like you just let the snooker gods decide what they're going to decide. And this 17 days they were on my side, and but with Judd, we all knew that he wasn't playing his best that he was, but that's what a champion does. They don't play to their best. They get to the final and they still nearly win it. So he's going to be winning this for a few times, and the other guys better get their act together, otherwise.
In particular, got Steve Peter, extraordinary presence in your corner. How much of the success of the last 10 years has he harnessed in you?
Yeah, he's helped me sort of compete. You know, be an all-round professional. I had the talent, I had the game. If I was on, yeah, it was great. But if I was off, I was looking for the exit door, thinking, you know, it's time to go home. You know, because I really didn't enjoy digging it out. But I've learned that nobody can be perfect all the time. So just accept it, get on with it. You know, make best with what you got to do. You just don't know what's around the corner. So it's like a bit of optimism, but it still needs to be drummed into me. I'm kind of always feel the worst. So that's my natural state, really. So I have to fight against a lot of the demons, you know. So, but yeah, I'm here competing, and yeah, it was good.
You've also tonight become the oldest world champion in snooker, and that surpasses your great friend and one-time coach Ray Reardon. Are you happy to share from here on in, Ray?
We can share it for a year.
That's insane. You are 46 years of age, and I wonder how many more targets, how many more ambitions do you have in this game?
I honestly don't have targets. And I was saying to Robbie back there, I said, you know what, I've loved every tournament this year, even the ones down to Leicester, because it's under the radar, and I just love playing. This has just brought out the worst in me, to be honest with you. It's like I've detached emotionally for the last 7-8 years. I do treat every tournament like a training camp. I do my gym, do my running, I eat good food. You know, I like to win, but it's not the being end. I love competing with the guys. I love being around the guys, but this just brings out the worst in me. So I don't know if it's a good idea, but we'll probably go again next year because.
And your kids here.
Got the 3 Ronnies here tonight, and little Lily. He was 4 when he first came here. Little glasses on him, getting out. See, look at him, bigger feet than me, more handsome. She's a sweetheart. Grown up, beautiful children. They're fantastic, and yeah, there's the dad as well.
I'll tell you,
It's all its fault.
I'll tell you what, Ronnie, there are moments in sport, not just in snooker, that I think anybody who's in this room and everybody watching at home will say that this has been an absolute honour and privilege to see you achieve this tonight. This is 7th heaven for the Rocket. Mission accomplished.
Well, good words there, I thought, from Ronnie. What did you take from that, Stuart?
Yeah, and great words from like both players. Like Judd Trump just seems like such a great guy. So respectful. Like Ronnie said, he's probably going to get a couple more of these championships in the future. And like, it's like forgot what her name is now, but she said at the start of the tournament, Trump wasn't feeling happy and he wasn't feeling at his best.
Yeah.
So to pull that out is just like brilliant to get to the final. But yeah, Ronnie spoke really well as well. Like,
I think, I mean, this is the thing. I do wonder if Ronnie was saying words to Judd Trump then, which was stuff like, you know, you maybe not today, but you'll win a few more of these. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the type of player Ronnie likes to be playing as well. I just loved it when Ronnie said that the other players are going to have to up their games to like just standard.
Yeah. Well, he gets a fist pump from Mr. Brett Fred himself. I'm not sure what he's saying. He's probably saying, Stuart Davies put a bet against you. And it goes, and because you won, he doesn't get all the money. And that's why he's just tugged him. Well, there you go. He's got the trophy. And he lifts it yet again 2 years after he won the last one. And, you know, there was that long period where he hadn't been in a final for 6 years. So you do wonder, don't you, if at that time you just wondered, because there was a lot of years where he just wasn't mentally up for a world championship anymore.
Yeah, if he mentioned Steve Peters in his interview, like what a job he's done.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't see Steve Peters there, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, his dad was there. And apparently a chap called Robbie, but I'm not sure who that is. Well, he's finally got the 7th. We wondered how long it would take. It's funny looking at Ronnie's kids. They look just like him.
Yeah, they do. He said he'll be back next year.
What's that?
Ronnie said he'll be back next year.
Yeah, he did. He did what Roger Federer would always say after Wimbledon when he wins it. I'll be back next year.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, and so he should. But Ronnie does like to compare himself to Federer and Tiger Woods and Djokovic, etc. Just, and I'm sure I won't be surprised if he knows them. Djokovic is good friends with Ronnie. I've seen Djokovic tweet to him quite a lot in the past.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they probably speak to each other. I hope they're speaking to Stephen Hendry. Let's hear what he says.
As I said in the commentary, he's taken snooker to new heights, and I'm actually surprised it's taken him so long to get to 7. That's how good he is.
What's next to go at, apart from an 8th world title? He's done it all. It's surpassed the Steve's number 6. Where did you go thereafter?
Well,
And how did you achieve it?
when I got 6 to equal Steve, I had to get 7. So I presume it'll be the same for Ronnie. He'll have to get 8. And I'm sure he won't be happy until he's done that. So that'll be the aim. Simple as that. He's a winning machine. He said he needs to flex from the records, but he'll want to get 8.
Steve, it's going to be world number 1 for some time. He came here as world number 1 since getting back there for a 4th time in April this year. 4th and 6th, one of his best achievements. But in terms of his reign in this game, surely this has got to be the key achievement for him now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the way he's dominated this World Championship from start to finish. It's been an astounding performance. Okay, they may not be put under the pressure, but that's because he's played so well and he's refused to let people put him under pressure. It's just been wonderful. I mean, the compliments, you can't give him enough compliments the way he's played.
Well, Stephen, enjoy the next year, and we will certainly enjoy seeing him.
Well, Stephen Hendry, I thought he made a good point there, because when he got to 6 world titles leveled with Steve Davies, he pretty much said, I've got to get 7. So he's pretty much saying that Ronnie will probably say the same thing. But I think the main
his next target.
But I think the main thing is he's finally got 7, so at least he can't end a career like that, as in to go, I was only 1 off Stephen Hendry's, which had been a thing for a while.
Yeah, I think it'll help him enjoy his game a bit more and release some pressure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know who that person from the crowd he got dying was.
No, probably just a friend.
Yeah.
He then got a man in a suit come out of the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's one of those win 2 tickets with the Ronnie experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love how they just carried him down.
Nice of him to get the fans to touch the trophy.
Yeah, it's I do like the sports whenever the athletes try and get their crowd involved with it, show their appreciation for them.
Absolutely. 180 hours of television, according to Hazel Irvine. I mean, we haven't done the whole 180, but we've done quite a bit, me and Stu, over the last
we have.
2 weeks. But it doesn't stop there, folks. We have the World Senior Snooker later this week, so we'll try and do a few watch-alongs there. We'll see what matches are coming up. But what do you think, Stuart? Would you be up for that?
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that. You see, some of the ex-legends, it's always good to see them on the table and see if they still got any of their game.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how Stephen Hendry does. He didn't have a great tournament last time.
Yeah.
But let's see. Is there any comments that we can read before we wrap up, Stuart?
Got quite a lot of support for Ronnie, saying I'm proud of Ronnie O'Sullivan. Congrats from Salim Azizi. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying congratulations. And then Stephen can even do. Daniel Parker just said, looking forward to seeing Stephen seeing Ronnie.
Connor Porter's just said, Rocket 8-time world champion 2023. Well, surely he'll be motivated now. He's got that 7 that he's been waiting for a long time. But yes, 8 does sound good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. And then, that's an interesting. Shiver has said Tom Brady and Ronnie won their first world championship in the same year.
Well, let's not forget. No. That's not a world championship in NFL. They're all American teams. There's no world
Yeah.
teams in it. So don't compare. It's like saying the baseball when they say World Series. No, it's just all American. I get what he's trying to say, but it's the wrong words. You could say the biggest prize in their sports, which is that's the way to say it. Not that it matters, but yeah. Michael Hoy says it's better than freezing and starving to death. At least it's quick. I don't know. I think he might be responding to someone there.
And Stephen United said Ronnie trying to break the record for the longest hug as well.
Yeah. Larry Valier saying no pressure on Ronnie anymore. I think he's absolutely right. There isn't that talk anymore of Stephen Hendry's. If he beats it, I think if you beat it, it's a bonus. If you level it, then the pressure is off. But how many more do you think he could win, Stuart? He's 46. He's not getting any younger, but he is playing the best still. And as Stephen Hendry said, he didn't think it'd take him this long to get 7, but it just shows how good he is by still being at the top for pretty much 3 decades.
Yeah, you'd always give him a chance in winning like another world championship, and then it just depends how you've got like Trump and Robertson around, and then it depends how these youngsters like Bing Tao and people like come through the ranks. But they've really got to up their game to get to like Ronnie's level, because he's as high as ever at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to forget, as much as we may like moan about it, you got like Mark Selby as well.
Mark Selby, he is a 4-time world champion. So, who knows? He could be up there for a few more years. And
definitely.
He lost to Yan Bing Tao this time, but if he had beaten him, he probably would have been up against Ronnie in the final instead. Maybe I'm not sure, but no, incredible win for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He got there at the end. He made that look difficult earlier today, but he won the first 3 frames. Well, sorry, he won 3 out of the 4 in the mini session before the interval this evening, and then that was it. He won on the second frame back afterwards to seal the deal. Let's see if there's any more comments. Arpit Mohan asking, did Ronnie win? Kitu Curiosity says, we are living in Ronnie's era. How lucky we are.
We're very lucky to be in his era.
John 907I saying, of course it's taken longer. He wasn't up against Jimmy White every year. No disrespect to Jimmy. It was 6 World Championship finals he lost, Jimmy White.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's mad. He won the World Seniors at the Crucible, so he had some sort of fulfillment, but at the same time, he wouldn't have earned as much money.
Mike Barrett said the new generation players aren't good enough compared to the class of '92.
They're not.
I showed it with the 3 making the semi-finals.
Yeah, and then when you look at the fact that Mark Williams won it 4 years ago. Ronnie won it in 2020.
Yeah. And
2019, Higgins was in the final. So, apart from 2021, you've had a member from the class of 92 in the final of this year. Not last year's final, the final year before, which was 2020. 2019, it had Higgins. 2018, it had Higgins. 2018 had Williams and Higgins. 2017 had Higgins. 2016, it didn't. That was Selby and Ding Junhui. So the last 5 years or so, we've had them coming back, fighting for those crowns. It's just John Higgins hasn't won it in 11 years now, and that was against Judd Trump. That was Judd Trump's first ever World Snooker Championship final. So he's been in 3 of them now. He's only won 1, but at the end of the day, at least he's got one. There's Jimmy White. Would love to say he had one. Let's read some more. Greg Livingston says, right, guys, good stream as always. Bye. Cheers, Greg. See you later.
See you, Greg, mate.
Michael Hoy says young players must toughen up. A lot of skill, but no guts. Mr. George says yes. Congratulations, Ronnie. Neville Chotsky says that a final between Ronnie and Williams would have been a dream final. I'll be honest with you. I actually think, it would have been an easier final for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Mark Williams, I know he came back and took it to a final frame decider against Judd Trump, but I just think Mark Williams wouldn't have got away with that against Ronnie. I honestly think he would have been down and out. But anyway, we'll never know. Not for this year, anyway. Maurizio, I think is from Brazil, has said, Ronnie, the best all-times player, snooker, come on, with a few Brazil flags. John 907I saying, guys, Hendry played Jimmy White in 6 World Finals. I can't believe he lost to the same one 6 times, though. Oh, you'd think. I mean, Andy Murray was in 5 Australian Open finals and he didn't win any of them.
Oh, yeah. So much.
Tahir Shik says, congrats, legend. But no, it is a fantastic achievement what Ronnie O'Sullivan has done. We have reached over 9,250 subscribers, so your support over the last few days has been tremendous, and the viewership has been crazy. So we've really enjoyed the interaction with all of you lot. So we in all fairness, it's a bit emotional because I don't want the tournament to end because it has been fun. And then for me and Stuart, it's back to work. I think tomorrow for both of us. So but we'll try and do some World Senior watch-alongs when it all starts on Wednesday, and we'll give you a pick. But if you do subscribe, you'll be kept up to date on what our future streams and video content it'll be. Just remember that you need to click subscribe to get that. We don't just do snooker, as you can see from the title of the channel. It's called Let's Talk Sport. So we do snooker, football, golf, tennis, F1, MotoGP, the lot. So be sure to subscribe and give us a like. Stuart, before we wrap up, what's been your favourite moment of the tournament?
Mine's probably Robertson getting the 147, just because how hard it is to do, and to do it on the big stage as well. It's just like great achievement from Neil Robertson to do that.
I think as well. And it was his first ever Crucible 147.
Yeah.
And even when he got that, he would still be 4 frames behind. I think it was the Zalski, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the way he celebrated that moment, it was kind of like a Ronnie with the 7 World Championships. You know, it's something that just needs to be ticked.
Yeah.
It just needs to be done, regardless of when he does it. And he finally did it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, Robertson. He had a great season though, didn't he? Overall he's had a great season, Neil Robertson. He just couldn't get anywhere as close to the final though. He was the favourite going into this tournament.
Like Jacqueline McCarthy has made a good point, said about the pigeon.
Oh yeah. It was funny, wasn't it? Even the legendary commentators of Dennis Taylor and John Virgo were saying that they'd never seen that before. One even flew past Mark Selby's head, and Mark was just like, "Oh, hello." He was coming back from the toilet, it's like, and there's a pigeon. I'm just glad he didn't have a crap on the snooker table.
Yeah, I would have made it very awkward.
Well, I'll say this now: the one place I'd love to be tonight is the after party for the World Snooker Championship. I went to that 6 years ago, and ended up having a picture with both finalists of Ding Junhui and Mark Selby. Ding.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, it was a good night. It was quite nice of. I don't know if I doubt he's watching. He'll be really busy right now. Ivan Hershevitz, he runs the media at World Snooker, but I'll never forget him giving me a ticket to go to that. Ivan didn't turn up to that though. He apparently he was known for never really attending the after parties. I think he just took his job very seriously, which there's nothing wrong in that, and he just wanted to make sure he probably wanted to go to bed. It was a long couple of weeks for him. But I'll never forget having pictures with Ding and Selby. and the after party was quite good. Everything was free. It was a free bar.
A nice one.
And Rob Walker even. I had a good chat with Rob Walker for a good half an hour there.
I'd love to meet Rob Walker.
His enthusiasm for snooker is fantastic.
Yeah.
But he did the World Seniors last year doing the announcing, so he's probably doing that again this year. So yeah, these people are in Sheffield for weeks. You know, it's like a month long, this whole thing. It's these days. You know, you've got the World Championship qualifiers, and then you've got the World Championship for 2 weeks, and then you've got the World Seniors days later. So yeah, it is quite a mad few weeks.
Getting some love from Uganda.
Oh yeah, from Moretzi.
Yeah.
Thanks, Moretzi. Jeffrey Zander says love from North Korea. If I'm looking at the
nice.
flag right, wow. Fair play, Jeffrey. If you are from North Korea, then I don't think we've ever had anyone from North Korea on the stream before. Jacqueline McCafferty saying ding on the Stella. No, I don't. He wasn't there for long. I think he was he lives in Sheffield as well, Ding, at the time. So I think he was happy to just go home. I think the both players always turn up to the after party anyway and just do a quick, greetings and stuff. And then they just, it's up to them how long they stay. Selby stayed, and he got absolutely smashed.
Can't blame him.
We know, and it was his second World Championship as well. So, you know, it probably meant even more than the first one, just to prove that he can do it again. But yeah, in terms of the prize money tonight for Ronnie O'Sullivan, he'll take $500,000, and Judd Trump will take $250,000. Not bad for 2 weeks of work. I know they say that the money's not the best in snooker these days, but it's if you're a top pro, I think you're still laughing to the bank, but you have to be very good to get there and consistently be up there to earn enough money to, you know, go around the world and play all these big tournaments and get those ranking points that help you get the position you need to qualify for the World Championship at the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely.
Any more comments before we go? Let's have a look. Neville saying the only player who is in Ronnie's class and talent is Williams. The rest are also ran but good club players. I think we're going to wrap it up there, folks. So I'll tell you what, I'll share my favourite moment. I think my favourite moment...
Oh, yeah, you.
I think, to be honest with you, I really enjoyed that. It was like 80-odd minutes, wasn't it? That frame between Selby and Bing Tao. And,
yeah.
And that was the longest frame in Crucible history, I think.
Yeah, it was.
And it was good to watch. I mean, there was a lot of, you know, you do feel a bit drained just watching it. But it was such a big frame for Yan Bingtao to go on and win.
Yeah.
Especially when normally frames like that, Selby normally comes out on top. He loves a long frame, just like Peter Ebdon. So I think that was my favourite moment because it was just all over the place, that frame, but Yan Bingtao getting the win. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up there, folks. Any final words from you, Stuart?
As I said, it's been a really enjoyable tournament. Good to see like Ronnie playing at his best. I was quite glad Judd was able to bring it back again today after yesterday he was struggling a bit, but sort of his quality. He said early on in the tournament he just wanted to do quite well because he seems such like a lovely chap, and you could tell that by how Ronnie was hugging him and praising him. But yeah, I think got to give huge credit for Ronnie. He's been like phenomenal all the way throughout this tournament. Like he's never ever looked like under any pressure. Like even when players make a comeback, he just looks so cool and relaxed. So well done to Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, well done. I'm sure. Everyone, the whole snooker world right now has seen a record shared between Stephen Edger and Ronnie O'Sullivan. It always felt like it was going to come, but it was always the question of when. But Ronnie O'Sullivan, he gets the Magnificent Seven. Mission accomplished, in the words of Hazel Irvine, that she said to Ronnie just before in the post-match interview. But anyway, I would like to thank Stuart Davis and Seb True for their time. They did the stream last night as well, but Stuart especially has been with me for quite a lot of the snooker watch-alongs over the last couple of weeks. So it's always been a pleasure to get Stuart's insight because he likes to play a bit of snooker. You play once a week, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes twice, and being delighted to join you on the stream as well. And then hopefully you'll be streaming my final next year.
Well, I don't know if they'll let me do it in the stands on a laptop when you've got me a ticket.
That is true.
I'll have to sit in the media area maybe.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, anyway, thank you, Stuart. Really appreciate it.
Thank you too.
And of course, thanks to you lot at home, because without you lot, there's no point doing these streams. We do it for you lot to get you as close to the snooker table as possible, since I know some of you struggle to get the streams where you lot are from. So thanks for tuning in and keeping us company throughout, especially the matches that are a bit dragged. And you kind of want something magic to happen, but it just never happens. So yeah, so at the end of the day, commiserations for Judd Trump. Congratulations to Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7-time world champion. Can he win another next year when we come back in Sheffield for 2023? 12 months from now. We'll talk about that closer to the time. But when the snooker season is back, I'm sure we'll be doing as much snooker watch-alongs as we can, from the Tour Championship to the Players Championship to even maybe the Shootout, and of course the big 3 majors of the UK Championship, the Masters, and the World Snooker Championship to wrap up next season. So anyway, from me and Stuart, it's good night, stay safe, and congratulations yet again to Ronnie. Don't get too pissed.